What is up, disc golf family? I am back for another round of 18 holes of disc golf today. I'm out at Som Disc Golf Course, and I've only played here one time. Last time was pretty rough, to be honest with you. I was plus maybe like 6 or 7. I'll chalk it up to just I hadn't played here before. It was actually really bad. I was terrible. So I'm going to try, and I think every round for me, the goal is just to break even. So if I can walk out of here even or better, that'd be amazing. But other than that, just hoping to put a few good putts in, a few good throws from the pad, and see what happens. So over to number 1. Here we go. Okay, hole number 1, I got like 300 feet, pretty much dead straight, so I'm gonna go buzz. You're good. I'm sorry. No, you're good, no worries. All right, this is where I can get into the danger zone pretty quickly. I'm at hole 2. It's pretty straight, but it finishes with a hyzer. I'm gonna go buzz off the pad. About 450 feet, I think, is what the sign says. So let's get after one. So let that one go a little too early. One of the things I'm gonna do better this round, I'm gonna be on my P's and Q's about, even if it's a bad throw, I gotta stay on the disc because it's such a heavily wooded course. Last time, I think I might have lost a disc or two because like I just get frustrated and I throw it and it sucks. So then I freaking like turn around and don't watch it, versus I can't do that here. Like I have to watch the disc to make sure I can find it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I have quite a ways to get up there. Again, I'm straight and then a hyzer finish. This is a par 4, so I'm just trying to get this somewhere where I can get a nice upshot for par. So I'm gonna go with a pig, try to go around the right side and get in a decent spot for a toss up for par. Got pretty lucky with the trees so far. That was not great though. Okay, basket is right up there, probably 75 feet or so. I have a little gap, but it's pretty tight, so this might be a little challenging. Okay, well, probably not gonna par this, but at least I'm out. Hole number 3, 280 foot par 3, pretty straight, little hyzer finish. I'm gonna go buzz again off the pad. Dude. Yeah, I'm not used to playing wooded courses, so this is gonna be a frustrating round. I mean, my first solve is, hey, just throw it better. But yeah, this is frustrating so far, but stay positive. Okay, number 4, 290-ish feet. Pretty straight here. Again, a little hyzer finish. So I'm gonna actually go Athena off the pad this time and just try to rip it a little bit and get it to flip up for me. Might just go home. I was actually wrong. It was straight to and hyzer finish, not a hyzer finish. So I threw the completely wrong disc off the pad there. I'm spiraling, but I'm gonna throw this Jawbreaker Roach, try to get it up there close. Okay, +5 through 3, or through 4. So not ideal. But again, last time I went from the red tees, which are the short ones. This time I'm going from the blue tees, which are the long ones. So I feel like, I guess bogey is the play. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to throw some good shots here. Hole number 5, another par 3, about 330 feet. It does go left to right, and there is a Mando here. So I'm gonna throw this Meteor. Just try to throw it straight and let the disc go right like it's supposed to do. Again, the disc didn't do what it's supposed to do. I really suck today. It's discouraging because I felt like I played really well the other day. So I really suck right now. But fortunately, I had a good tree help me out so I can still get a par. Okay, this is a really hard turn to the right, so I got to go with that roach and really turn this one over. I'm just gonna not talk for a while and just play. Other than telling you the whole details, I'll talk for that. Hole 6, looks like another par 3, yep. Just under 300 feet. We got this fairway here, and then it finishes just a little hyzer at the end. Hole number 7, got about 330 feet, going straight down this fairway and finishes to the right, so I'm going to throw this Meteor off the tee pad. Gets right up here like 70 feet or so, so I'm going to throw this Bird. Got hole 8, par 3, about 330 off the pad. Pretty much dead straight down this fairway here, so I'm gonna go buzz. Okay, well, I can't find my buzz. I did throw a second one off that pad. I threw my Athena, got up there a decent ways, but yeah, I can't find that buzz, which is really sad because that's been like my only disc I've felt even remotely comfortable with off the drive or off the pad lately. Again, it's been terrible today, but this is really frustrating. I'm gonna just go up to my Athena and I'll take a penalty stroke and I'll throw number 3 from there. I mean, I literally couldn't throw that more straight. I couldn't do that 100 times. I couldn't do that, but of course, the one time I'm throwing to keep score, it hits it. All right, hole number 9, par 3, only 220 feet. It is a pretty big left to right though, so I'm gonna throw this Jawbreaker Roach off the tee pad. Maybe if I try to aim at the tree, I won't go into a tree. Well, I'm plus 10 through 9. I don't think I've played this badly in months, like legit months. Not even just the score, but like every single throw is just bad. So I don't really know. I mean, let's play these last 9 holes, but holy cow, this is bad. Hole number 10, have 445 feet. It kind of S's its way down there, so I got to go right and then left. It is a par 4, so I do at least have a couple of cracks to get it up there. There's a Mando as well on the left side, about 2/3 of the way up. So I'm actually going to go meteor off the pad and try to go left to right, so that way I have a decently easy shot in for hopefully a par. But you could just ignore everything I just said, because I'm probably going to throw this in at the first available. Pretty sure that might be the first shot I've executed today that even remotely did what I wanted it to do. Got maybe like 130 to 150 in, so I'm gonna go with this pig, because it's pretty far right to left, so I'm gonna go with this pig. Finally a decent look at birdie today. Yeah, never mind, not a decent look, because guess where it freaking got stuck? Right behind this dumb freaking tree. I hate this. All right, hole number 11, par 3, about 315 feet. Straight as an arrow behind this tree, so I'm gonna go Athena and go a little bit out and around to the right. Okay, well, there's a group that's watched me trail them for like 3 straight holes, and they refuse to let me play through. So this is actually not going to be a complete round. I'm going to skip a few holes over to just play like the last maybe 3 or 4, call it a round. But needless to say, I'm ready to get out of here because this has been a dreadful round. Okay, skipping over to hole number 14. I have a par 3, about 415-ish feet, so I'm going to go Sapphire off the pad. And just as bad as ever. Okay, so 2 things I actually figured out. I don't know this course very well, but I found number 14, so I just had to skip 1 hole ahead of them. So I might actually go back through and play 12 and 13 when I finish 18, now that I can get around them. So secondly, I might just have to start throwing more putters, like, to be honest with you. I just got to get myself somewhere where I can throw a freaking putter, because everything I've thrown off the pad today has just been completely atrocious. So like that right there was my Berg, one of my best throws of the day. So basically that's all I can do is just like, hey, grab a putter and try to make a par. Okay, hole 15, 275. I don't know if I believe that distance or not, but I'm gonna go Athena and go right to left here, kind of on this right side fairway. I mean, dude, I literally swear I've hit every freaking tree on this course today. Seriously, that's the only disc, that Berg, only disc I feel like I can throw even remotely well right now. So like, I legitimately might just like throw all Bergs the rest of the round. Hole 16, like 350 feet, par 3 again. So I'm gonna go Sapphire. I don't know. I keep breaking my rule of throwing only putters, but you know, I gotta at least try to get some distance. Best drive of the day. I feel like I have maybe 25, 30 for this putt, so it'll be a tough putt, but at least enough to give me some confidence that I actually know how to throw a disc. Okay, hole 17, like 360 feet. I'm gonna go Sapphire again. Try not to suck. All right, hole number 18, 250-ish feet. Pretty straight right behind me, so I'm gonna go that Meteor. Try to take it a little left to right, because I don't trust my hyzer today. So maybe if I go left to right, it'll work out. Pretty good. Okay, back to hole 12 where I couldn't get ahead of that other group. So it's like 500 feet, par 4. I'm gonna go with that Sapphire because it's like the only disc I feel comfortable with today. Why do I talk? Why do I ever freaking talk? Okay, last hole, hole number 13, got like 280 feet, par 3, down this fairway to the left. I'm gonna go Athena, and I'm gonna actually try to grip lock it a little bit so I don't go early into these woods. Hey, guess what I did the opposite of what I said I wanted to do? Okay, well, I can't find it and I'm tired of this round, so I'm gonna go buy some discs as a form of therapy because I'm a little turd. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Sorry about the foggy camera. Bye.